In this video, we're going to take a look at how to solo over While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Super easy approach, and what we're going to do is break it down to 3 different parts. And if you've seen my videos before, you know I like to give examples by playing along with backing tracks I create. So let's just dive right into the first one, me playing along with it. Give it a listen, and then we're going to break down what approach I'm taking towards it, and I'll show you how to do it yourself. So first off, if you like the sound of that track and you want to play with it yourself, I have got a track. I'll put a link in the description down below, and I'll put a card at the end of this video so you can just head right over there. And if you got your guitar, you can just start playing along with it right out the gate. So what am I doing? Well, first off, the song is in A minor, and it has these chords and these kind of notes that go a little outside the key here and there, but we don't even need to dive into any of that stuff. I'm going to keep this real simple. We can just play the A minor pentatonic, and that is actually all I was doing. For many of you, you might be like, that's the most easy and obvious thing ever. I'm learning nothing, right? Nothing new. And then other people may be like, well, I don't know what that is. Basically, simple note, 5-note scale, and it's the easiest, kind of most obvious choice to go along with chord progression like this. But all I'm doing is I'm playing it diagonal, like this. So maybe you know the scale, but maybe that's a new approach to you. It's a really easy way to just keep it to your strong fingers, your first and third fingers. And it's all 2 frets, except for this one spot right here, 1 fret. Everything's 2 frets apart, really good for sliding, hammering on, pulling off, and bending and stuff. So it's a good way to, even if you know this already, just work on it some more and get really good at shaping things and coming up with some good melodies, repeating some stuff that you're developing and things like that. So that's all it is, and that's all you need. The point really there is that all you need to do is just play around with the A minor pentatonic. You don't need to do anything fancy at all. And with that in mind, let's listen to the second example of what I'm going to look at, and then we'll check out what's going on with that as well. So for some of you, maybe you already figured it out. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just recycling the idea of playing this. Just doing it up here, so a different position. But it's really the same notes. It's the same up here. But then we do get higher. So we go up, end up at a higher A, up an octave from where we were before our last days here. Now we're up here. But that's all it is. I just want to stress again, that's all you need. And it's a great way to start off down here and then work your way up as you want to build some more intensity. And you don't have to be thinking about and doing it much else, as long as you're getting familiar with these spots. So that is it. So we got A minor pentatonic down low, a little bit higher up. But now we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to get outside the box a little bit. For those of you that thinking this is too easy for you, let's give a listen to the third one and see what's going on there. this time we're working in the same spot, right? But whenever we hit the E chord, the end of that chord progression, builds all that tension, brings it back to the A minor. I'm playing a G sharp. They call it, that's the major seventh of the key. This will call it the leading zone, which is probably a better way to think of it because it leads you back to the root, back to that, in this case, A. So our ear hears that. When you're going along, hear that tension. It's really tense because all it wants to do is get back to here. It's like this, you know, this is the sun. It's got all the gravity, you know, this is me talking my science talk here, I don't know. And you know, this is something right near the sun. It's experiencing a lot of gravity and it just wants to get sucked back into it, you know. But if it's further back, like this note, has a little bit of that force, but not nearly as much as that. And what that is that's part of the E chord. So when we're playing E, called the major third of E, that is the G sharp right there. And it's just up an octave here. And you can play that and then go anywhere, but if you want to make it resolve, just bring it up one fret to that A. That's all you gotta do. So you got it there. You get it up here. And right there. You don't have to always go right there. You could always, if you are going to resolve it, mess around with it, and then, you know, mess around with the scale, and then resolve it to the A, yeah? So that's something to break outside the box there. We could look at other things and notes, and you go along with all these different chords and all the arpeggios, but I wanted to make this as simple as possible, just especially if you're kind of new to improvising a guitar, just to get you running right away. Just playing along. All you need is that A minor pentatonic scale down here, up here, anywhere, wherever works for you. Just take little tiny spots. Don't even worry about playing the whole thing. Just take a little spot, really wail away with it, make some good music. And if you want to get outside the scale, make it sound like you're playing along with the chord changes a little more. Whenever you hear that last chord, that E, just hit that note right there. And you're there. So if you got your guitar with you right now, you got some time and you want to try this out yourself, try it along with the backing track right here and have fun with that. And I'll see you in the next video.